Hello everyone and welcome to my story club show. Dear friends, since last 20 days every day I am narrating a story. And what is the purpose behind narrating stories? My purpose behind narrating stories is that if you will listen my videos every day, it will help you to speak English fluently. It will help you to speak English effortlessly. It will help you to speak English easily. It will help you to speak English fearlessly. It will help you to speak English powerfully. And it will help you to speak English easily. That is the main purpose behind Story Club show. Dear friends, today I am going to tell you a very small story, but the moral of the story is very big. The teaching of the story is very big. Story is very small. The story is just of 5 minutes, but it will teach us a lesson of lifetime. Means the lesson which we will learn from this story will be helpful to us for our whole life, so that you have to listen the story carefully. You know, dear friends, Venice is a big city. Do you know in which country is Venice? Venice is in Italy. And beside that Venice city, there is a big mountain. There is a huge mountain. It means there is a big hill. And on the top of that hill, on the top of that mountain, there was a small hut. There was a small jaggi. And in that jaggi lived a saint. Means lived a sage. Lived a holy man, lived a pious man, and that man was an old man. But the man was genius in his subject. He had studied all the holy books, he had studied all the pious books. He was a knowledgeous person, he was a studious person, and he was famous that he can answer any question. If anybody had some doubt, then that man used to go that old man and he would tell the solution to that problem. If anybody has calamity in life, then that fellow used to go that old man, and that old man would tell them the solution of that calamity. So the man was popular for answering questions, and people used to say that this man can answer any question correctly. So there were two boys. The boys were from Venice city, and they decided that they will make this old man fool. So one day they caught a small bird and they headed towards that old man. They climbed that hill and they reached in front of the hut of that old man. They stopped outside the hut and they called out that old man. Old man came out, and one of the boy, he was holding a small bird into his hands, and he asked a question to that old man. Dear sir, tell me whether the bird which is inside my hand is dead or is alive. I want correct answer from you. And then, without hesitation, that old man said to the boys, Dear boys, I know you are going to make me fool, or you are going to make my answer wrong. If I will say the bird is alive, you will crush that bird and you will kill that bird and you will show me that your answer is wrong. Look, the bird is dead. And if I will say you the bird is dead, then what will you do? You will allow that bird to fly and you will say that the bird is alive. It means that to give life to that bird or to give death to that bird is in your hands. It means the control of our life is in our hands. Whether to do good job with these hands or whether to do bad job with these hands is in our control. How to use these hands? If to use these hands for the betterment of people, or if to use these hands to spoil the lives of people, is in our hands, is in our control. Or to use these hands to bring success in life, or to use these hands to bring failure in life, is in our control, is in our hands. And that old man advised to the boys, dear boys, use your hands for the wellness of people, for the wellness of living things. Don't use these hands for spoiling the lives of people. And the boys understood the message of that man and they allowed that bird to fly away. Dear friends, we also get a lesson from this story that our future is in our hands. If we will work hard with these hands, then we will reach on the top of the success. And if we will sit lazily and if we will not use our hands, then we will have to face failure in life. So, whether to achieve success in life or to achieve failure in life, it is in our hands. It is in our control. Whether we have to work for the development of people or whether we have to work to spoil the lives of people is in our control. So that we should use our hands for our betterment and for the betterment of people, for the betterment of human beings and for the betterment of animals also. This is the lesson which we learn from this story. Dear friends, if you like this story, please like it, share it, comment on it, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. And I think the stories are very interesting. The stories are very small, but they are teaching us very powerful lessons. They are teaching us lessons which are going to change our lives. So that we have to listen every story carefully and we have to try to understand what is the moral of the story or what we have to take from this story. We have to take those things every day and we have to change a little ourselves every day, and we have to try to improve our English also, because dear friends, English is the lingua franca of the world. English is the business language of the world. If you are able to speak in English, then you will get job easily, or you are able to earn money which will be enough to live you and for your family. So that we have to learn English. We have to learn English language. But in our Maharashtra, there is a problem. What is the problem? Our children's fear to English. There is a fear in the mind of children that English is a difficult language. Why our children are not able to speak in English? Because our method of teaching English is wrong. We teach English as a subject, but according to me, we have to learn English not as a subject, but we have to learn English as a language. And I am using the natural way for teaching English. And if we have to learn English, we should learn it via natural way. What is the natural way of learning English? We have to think in English. And my videos will help you to think in English. Because I am teaching in that way. I'm not going to teach you grammar. I'm not going to teach you the structures of grammar, or I'm not going to teach you tenses. I'm not going to teach you direct and indirect speech. I'm not going to teach you change the voice, because that is not useful. No, when you have to communicate in English, at that time nobody will ask you what is voice. What is the formula of simple present tense? What is the formula of simple past tense? Nobody is going to ask you. Then you should be able to communicate in English with anybody and on any topic. That is the main important thing. We have to make our students to communicate in English with anybody. That is our purpose. That is our main purpose. And I am trying for that. I have to teach many students to speak in English. Why? Because it is my dream. When I was in school, at that time, my English also was very poor. But I had fascination of English. I had attraction of English. So I worked very hard. But I followed the wrong track. First of all, I studied all the tenses. I studied all the grammar. I was reciting words. And it took me many years. It took me many years to improve my English. And though I had spent many years for improving my English, but my English was not improved. I was not able to speak in English because I had used an artificial way of learning language. I had not used the natural way of learning English, because I was thinking in Marathi and then I was translating that in English, and it was taking time for me to speak in English. So at that time there were no means of learning English. Only teachers were the means of learning English. And in school, they used to teach English as a subject. They used to teach how to score more marks in the exam, how to achieve success in English subject in exam. They were not teaching English as a language. But now the world is advanced world, and now we have mobile phones, and there are many videos on YouTube which we can listen. What is important for speaking? listening is important. And now I have started listening and speaking, both the things. And I want to tell my students, dear students, you should listen every day for at least 1 hour for 6 months. If you will listen for an hour for 6 months, then definitely you will be able to speak in English. Dear friends, if you like this video, please like it, share it, comment on it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, then subscribe it. That's it. Thanks a lot.